Calling to order the regular meeting of the Wheeling Plan Commission for Wednesday, July 24th, 2024. Please stand for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible.
Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Commissioner Riles.
Here.
Commissioner Meyer.
Here.
Commissioner Casper.
Present.
Commissioner Sprague is here. Commissioner Smart.
Here.
Commissioner Heiken.
Here.
Chairman Johnson.
Here. Ms. Nye, any changes to the agenda?
No changes.
Looks like we have no citizens' concerns and comments. So we'll move right into the one consent item we have, docket PSP MIN 24-0020, requesting approval to permit construction of a monument sign for Birdie's Car Wash, 966 South Milwaukee Avenue. I would entertain a motion unless just anyone has questions.
So moved.
Ooh, it's a tie.
Oh, second. I'll second.
Smart and Meyer.
Meyer.
Commissioner Smart.
Yes.
Commissioner Meyer.
Yes.
Commissioner Riles.
Yes.
Commissioner Casper.
Yes.
Commissioner Sprague is a yes. Commissioner Heiken.
Yes.
Chairman Johnson.
Yes. Okay, items for review, we have docket PSP MIN 24-0023, request for minor site plan and building appearance approval for the installation of a backup generator and associated fencing and gate at 90 Marquardt Drive. Ms. Nyes?
Yeah, sorry, I messed something up. This one is, okay. So, yeah, you saw this one not too long ago. They came in to paint the outside of the building and to get approval for, I don't know if you can see it on here, for this, for both garages. So those were already approved. And now they're in to put a generator in where this parking space is, and then put an enclosure around it, and it'll be this composite material or something similar. And I believe the petitioner's here, so they can explain it more than I did.
Come on up and explain your project. Need your name and business address, please.
Okay, my name is Dan Foley. I'm the owner and business operator out of 90 East Marquardt here in Wheeling. And we've made a lot of modifications and did a lot of upgrades to the building. But one thing that we do need is a backup source of power, because this building also serves as our headquarters, corporate headquarters. So we need to make sure that we don't have interruption for our other locations, because our server and stuff is on that. It appears that that's kind of the best location, because right next door to that, where you could see there's a ComEd feed. So that's kind of how the electrical is coming into the building. So we decided to keep everything that's together there, that would be the best place instead of pushing it into the yard, because that would involve, there's a doorway there and stuff, and it just doesn't really kind of work that way. So that's why we're hoping to have it here, and we'll put a screen in front of it so that it looks nice.
All right. Anything else do you want to add?
No,
Okay.
we got most of the stuff done. We painted the building, so thanks for letting us do that.
Look good. All right, we'll see if anyone has any questions, starting with Commissioner Heiken.
No questions. Everything looks good. Thanks for your patience and following procedure. Appreciate it.
Commissioner Smart.
No questions. Thank you.
Commissioner Sprague.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good evening. Did you have any plans of doing anything with the existing fence?
We're actually going to be starting tomorrow. We're actually going to pressure wash it and restain it.
Okay.
Literally tomorrow. So.
Oh, okay, good. And then the only other concern I had is, are you aware of where the primary is for the transformers coming underground?
Yeah, as far as, excavating for that or
Yeah.
working around that, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and we actually also, we're also a private utility locator ourselves.
Oh, okay.
So in addition to using the, whatever Julie affords us, we'll also go there and tread lightly, but.
Now, what if the primary's in your way? Then what?
Well, it isn't, it shouldn't be. It actually comes, there's actually two lines that run outside of the parking spots. That there was one that was abandoned, I don't know which one is which, but they start just outside of that yellow line and then they
okay.
turn back into the area there.
Okay,
So,
thank you.
No
That's all I
problem.
have.
Commissioner Casper,
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have no questions.
Commissioner Meyer,
No questions, thank you.
Commissioner Riles.
Thank you. No questions.
Okay, that leaves me. I really had no questions, but you brought up a point. This is your headquarters. How big of a operation is Cobra?
We have all in about 130 employees. We have a shop in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and one in Bloomington, Illinois, and a little one in Rockford, and we actually just started one last week out in Atlanta, Georgia. So,
You're growing.
yeah, we're growing.
That's
So,
good.
Yep.
All right, if there were no other questions, do we have conditions?
Yep, one condition that states a building permit from the Department of Community Development must be obtained prior to installation of the backup generator, enclosure, or electric gate. Yeah, there is an electric gate proposed as part of this as well. Just in front of the storage area on the northwest corner of the property. Yeah.
All right, with those conditions, do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Casper.
Meyer, Casper. Commissioner Meyer,
Yes.
Commissioner Casper,
Yes?
Commissioner Riles,
Yes.
Commissioner Sprague is a yes, Commissioner Smart,
Yes.
Commissioner Heiken,
Yes.
Chairman Johnson.
Yes. You're all set
Thank you, guys.
as far as us.
Okay, yeah, I can follow up with you tomorrow.
Okay, great.
On the permit.
Yeah, we'll get that permit stuff going.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Next, we have docket PSP MIN 240025, request for minor site plan and appearance approval for modifications to landscaping and external building facade for Racconto at 100 Shepard Avenue. Ms. Nyes?
Yep, so they had, are somewhat recent owners, I believe, and they would like to paint the outside of the building. This was not included in your packet, I apologize. So here's a rendering so you could see what it looks like. Please note that this mural on the side is not proposed right now, so that's going to stay the same. So they are going with these white and gray and navy colors that you saw in the packet, which is right here, the navy. And this is really similar to what we saw at the building down the street a month or so ago. And then they're planning to replace the landscaping. There was a tree out in front on Shepard, and that was removed. And the new maple tree is going to be, around the same location. And one of the conditions relates to that. So they can come up and explain further their plan, but we did have two conditions. The first one was that the proposed maple tree shall be planted near the location of the recently removed tree, and the area around the removed tree shall be restored, including stump removal and replacement of grass. All site landscaping shall be installed by September 15th, 2024. And then the second is a wheeling sign permit shall be required in order to permit any exterior signage to be installed or modified except for signage pursuant to Chapter 21.6 of the Wheeling Sign Code. So that number one condition was about this tree that was removed in this area. It needs to be fully removed, and then the maple tree be put in its place in that area.
So right now, there's still a stump? that
It's
has
just
to
a
be
big
removed?
stump.
Okay.
Yeah. Here you can, yep, there it is.
Okay. All right.
And there's the maple tree that I'm assuming is what's supposed to go over there.
Come on up. Whoever's going to talk, come on up. State your name and business address, please.
Hi, I'm Christine. I work for Racconto. We are at 100 Shepard Avenue, Wheeling, and new owners. They did speak of the maple tree, and the landscaper will definitely take out the stump, properly plant the new maple tree, and replace with mulch and seed to regrow any kind of patches on the existing lawn.
All right.
And the sign at this time is, we haven't even considered it, so we'll definitely go forward and fill out the proper paperwork and get that all to you as soon as we decide on something, so we could present it again.
What type of business is this?
We are an Italian import company. We import olive oils, pastas from Italy, chocolates, frozen pizzas, tomatoes, what have you. And we sell to all the retail chains across the U.S.
Thank you. All right, we'll see if we have any questions from the commission. Start the other end, Commissioner Riles.
Thank you. I'm just curious. I'm always interested in branding, so I'm wondering, is the colors that you've chosen, selected, that is the brand?
Yes.
Okay.
It's been our brand for over 45 years. Yes.
Okay. No, it looks clean. It looks
Yes.
fresh.
Yes.
But it has, I believe, like a Greek flair.
It does. Our colors, when we started, were the navy and red, and now we're just trying to modernize and bring in the grays and keep a nice, modern, clean label, and we're trying to reflect it with the building. We have a lot of people that come in from Europe for meetings and to tour the U.S. because they're unfamiliar with the retail.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Meyer,
No questions, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Commissioner Casper.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I don't have any questions, just a comment. I think the blue on the rendering looks really good, and blue happens to be my favorite color, so more power to you. Yeah,
glad you
I love
like it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Sprague.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, so my first question was going to be, why are you painting at all? But you've kind of already answered that. Unfortunately, in my opinion, you had one of the nicest looking buildings, brick-wise, in that whole area. And so I was a little surprised that you wanted to paint over that brick, seeing that it looked so nice as it was. What we're seeing in the pictures now, is that a primer?
That is a primer.
Okay.
That's just a primer.
So you've
Yeah.
done the proper prep work for the brick?
Yes, and we stopped. So, yes, we did the proper prep work, and the primer will go on all of the facade of the building to prevent chipping. That was my major concern, was chipping, which to the eye looks
Well, that's
awful.
our concern.
Yes.
too. Yes, yes. I noticed over on the side, I don't know if that was samples that you have, but it looked like you're painting the flashing and the concrete sills.
Okay, so on the top, the flashing will not be painted.
Okay,
No, so it'll go because of I had them run the rendering, and I wish that I had the drawing on that side the same as that, but unfortunately, I didn't get it from that architect. So it'll just run because it's the facade, so when they see the front of the building, that particular part of the building, which is considered warehouse, we just wanted it to look all the same, very, very clean, very nice. So it will all be that white color.
so you're going to paint the flashing then?
The
white-
flashing?
The white color? No.
No, not the
No,
flash.
because
Okay.
that, no, not that, just the brick where it's that chocolate color brown and the caramel, just there, not the flashing, will not be painted.
Okay, and so you're going to paint the concrete, what do you call it, caps
Yes,
on the brick?
yes.
That, That actually, that didn't look bad. You really didn't need to paint that. How about the east side? I know that's not in the plans now. Are you eventually doing something on the east
Yes.
side?
Yes, we're looking into doing something. We're wanted to finish this project, see how it was, and we thought we could have something a little more creative, maybe with our logo or something, but that's something that'll take a lot of planning, especially for you to review, so we're taking our time with that.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering that why you would leave that side, and
That's a project for
Yeah, okay.
next year, because I think there's something that could really be done on that side that we'd like to present.
okay, the only other thing I saw is the brick looked like it was cracked above the door on the southwest side there where
Yes.
is that all gonna, you gonna
Yes.
plans to repair that?
They are going to patch that, yes.
Okay, all right.
So it looks, one of the owners, that was his big concern as well.
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
thank you, that's all I have.
Commissioner Smart.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just one question.
Yes.
Coming back to the picture that we had today, the east side, I understood you correctly, that's a project down the road, that could be a mural, a logo.
Yes,
So the rendering that we're seeing here, that's just determined?
Pretend you don't see it.
pretend you don't see. The architect got a little creative. He does the bone to beef building, so he was trying to give us a couple of options.
Okay, that's great. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Commissioner Heiken.
Yeah, I have no questions either. So this is going to be a world headquarters for the company?
This is our main headquarters.
Okay. Thank you for coming to Wheeling. That's all that I have.
Well, thank you for having us.
Where were you before? You said
Mowers
you-
Park.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome to town.
Well, thank you very much. It's great. Great restaurants.
I had no other questions other than what's been answered already, so any other questions from the group? Then Ms. Nyes, go over the conditions.
Number 1, the proposed maple tree shall be planted near the location of the recently removed tree, and the area around the removed tree should be restored, including stump removal and replacement of grass. All site landscaping shall be installed by September 15th, 2024. And number 2, a Wheeling sign permit shall be required in order to permit any exterior signage to be installed or modified except for signage pursuant to Chapter 21.6 of the Wheeling Sign Code.
Okay.
With those conditions, do I hear a motion?
Second.
Smart and Heiken. Commissioner Smart,
Yes.
Commissioner Heiken,
Yes.
Commissioner Riles,
Yes.
Commissioner Meyer,
Yes?
Commissioner Casper,
Yes.
Commissioner Sprague is a yes, Chairman Johnson.
Yes. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I'll send you an email tomorrow.
Yes, please. Thank you so much for your emails.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Approval of minutes of the regular meeting of June 26, 2024.
So moved.
Second?
Uh-oh, hold on.
What?
That's Sprague and Meyer.
Yes.
Thank you.
Commissioner Sprague is a yes, Commissioner Meyer,
Yes?
Commissioner Riles,
Yes?
Commissioner Casper,
Yes.
Commissioner Smart,
Yes.
Commissioner Heiken,
Yes.
Chairman Johnson.
Yes.
Already hit mark unanimous.
Other business. Ms. Nyes. Oh, she's got a list.
2 things on my list. Well, you guys probably already know, but the VCA Animal Urgent Care Center on Milwaukee in the development by the Westin, they are getting close to opening. So that is something you should look forward to. And remember, they're urgent care, so they're, it's not like a regular vet where you make appointments. I think you can still make appointments, I think they told us, like on a iPad or something, but it's for urgent care. And then Scooters is really moving along, and they already have a building permit and are probably, could potentially be working or they're getting their permit soon. So both of those projects you should see opening very shortly.
Yeah, I just saw new scooters up on 60 next to the Culvers in Mundelein.
Oh, really?
It wasn't there the last time I was up there, and all of a sudden it was there.
Yeah, they move very fast.
Yeah. Like they dropped it in place. Next meeting will probably be a little lengthier.
Yes, next meeting, there's quite a few things on the agenda. And then our joint meeting with the village board will be on August 28th, right? 28th? Sorry.
Look at the calendar.
Yeah. 28th, yes. 28th.
Yep.
Yep, August 14th, next meeting, August 28th. And that'll be in the Public Works lunchroom.
And usually dinner is included.
Yes, I hope so. So usually dinner's included, so we normally go around like 5:40.
5:30.
Yeah, 5:30.
Start gathering.
Yeah.
Got that, Commissioner Riles?
5:30.
If you want food. It's good food. We normally get something good.
Okay. Other business, Commissioner Hyken.
Nothing from me, thank you.
Art?
No, nothing from me, thank you.
Sprague.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just, the Park District is having a car show Saturday, 1 to 4, if anyone likes that kind of stuff.
Are you in it?
Yes.
Oh.
Commissioner Casper.
I have nothing.
Commissioner Meyer.
Nothing to contribute, thank you.
Commissioner Riles. Share your news.
Since you asked.
A star is born.
No, I don't know all about that, but the show that I was a part of back in April or May, The Emperor of Ocean Park with Forrest Whitaker, it started airing on the 14th of July. It's on MGM Plus. I personally don't have it, so I have to go find it.
Or do I?
But the other news, with all the events that unfolded this past couple of weeks, I did have an opportunity to go to the great state of Wisconsin and to the great town of Milwaukee and cover not only the RNC for the radio station, but for Kamala Harris yesterday as well. So the past couple of weeks, it's been quite interesting, to say the least, to be in the thick of things.
Yeah.
And the good thing about it for me is that I could be and remain neutral and just go get the information. But they were both quite unique experiences. So I'd like to share that with you guys.
Cool. Thank you.
No, thank you.
We all lead such boring lives in comparison. Anything else? I really don't have anything. So, if there's nothing else, a motion to adjourn would be nice.
So moved.
Second.
Riles. Oh. All in favor of adjournment?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned.